Moshi, good morning, happy Monday. It's a happy Monday to me because it's a day off for moi. I know for the rest of you corporate slobs, it's not. But every once in a while I have to be a corporate slob and it ends up having to be a not happy Friday or whatnot. And no, I'm not referring to you as slobs. It's just an old saying that really don't fit no more. But hey, we're live for some Final Fantasy XII. And you know what? Just because we're going to be weird, let's play the non-Zodiac version and just start over, right? No, because that's silly. And we're full of silliness. Yes, it is the morning of Royal Rumble. I have the first Royal Rumble just off on the side here as noise. Good morning to you, DJ. How are you? How was the weekend? As we hit that OK button, I did a little bit of a deep clean of the PC threw water in there, just all over the place, just like a pressure washer. Just really got it into the RAM and everything. And it's running great, fantastic, like a Dodge Ram. Right off the lot out of Alabama or something, I'm sure. How you doing, Soap Dish? Ahoy. Ahoy. How you doing? Good boy. Yeah, get that RAM squeaky clean. Right, yeah, exactly. And then I went onto the internet and then I downloaded more RAM. I think I'm up to something like, it's like 26,000 gigabytes of RAM. It's ridiculous. They let you just download anything on the internet, and so I don't really see the speed increase from that. But I gave them these little pop-ups every once in a while that just won't go away. I keep hitting that little X, and then another little box pops up, and it's just a bunch of naked women, some men, giving me the three-hand salute. If you know what I mean. And there was this guy that was on this tripod. It was ridiculous. I later realized it was not an actual tripod. I'll let you do the thinking on that one, folks. But yeah, I believe we're back on into the Bujerba. That was not the name I was gonna say. It was gonna be something far, far different than that. But I'll run with that. And then we have to remember that when we get back to Rob Nastra, we basically just got to throw everything away and reset, because Van Vans needs to be he needs to be the knight of our shining armors. But let's load it on up and get her on in there as we do. Chicken is served. Well, yeah, I am losing it. Turkey, maybe. No, coffee. Coffee is served, and of course, with everyone's favorite Canadian MAGA member, a little filled with Wayne Gretzky's cream, our future president of the 51st state, I believe. I think that's how that's going. Anywho, how was the Daybreak demo? I mean, having played many of the Trails games, and not yet quite played the Daybreak stuff, I have to assume more of the same of the original Daybreak. Like, I'm not assuming they were gonna go around and change a lot. Time to pay Andor a visit. No, I'm not either, and I will fight to the death in order for that to not happen, or at least cheer on people who will be willing to fight to the death. Looks like we just gotta head like dead straight into the right into it. So here I am yet again confused of like, I see where I gotta go. I brought up the map. Nope. Do I not have another? No other map, I guess. What are we doing here? This whole thing of hitting B to get A is ridiculous. Like, am I looking for a Moogle? You didn't finish the demo, so you got a little bit more to work with tonight. Yeah, like usually, I guess I gotta find some cartographer Moogle. Is that you, sir, ma'am? I'm sure you'll sell me something. Because I don't see... Oh, there, this can be it. It just says he's a Bergerman. He's a Bergerman. They would say, like, cartographer of something would be my guess. I don't know. Oh, hello. Hi, City Parger Babadoo. Ha! That's the boss from Bonsenberg. I would kindly request that you refrain from such reckless displays in the future, but one never knows where the Empire's spies are lurking here in Bujerba. Yes. Right you are, Ken. Right you are. Alright, maybe you're it? No? Did you know that House on Doors maintained Bujerba's neutrality for ages, Kupo? You did? Well, did you know that Marquis on Doors estate is a steps across the bridge, Kupo? You did? Just keep going. I do also miss that show, and was it Captain Tennille? Was that it? Take it away, Ken. You know, all sorts of stuff like that, and you know, it's the teachers versus the janitors. You know, something. I'm sure it's like still on somewhere. Like probably the internet. It's probably got it, but His Excellency has given us orders that we are to be granted an audience. Are we prepared? As prepared as we will ever be. Take me to him, please. Yeah, how was Saturday Night Main Event? Unless they threw that right up onto the YouTubes, but...
When Vossler learned my father had been killed the night of the treaty signing, he returned to Ravenastor, there to aid my escape. There was still time before Vane's reach extended too far. We thought that you could protect me.
However, when I then made the announcement that you had taken your own life, I must have seemed a model citizen of the Empire.
Hulk Hogan didn't show up, right? I heard rumors he was supposed to be there, but...
The announcement, you see,
judging on the previous booings that he got at
of course, at the time I was
First Raw on Netflix.
But I could not perceive his reasons.
I'm hoping they realized
now it is
that was not the best place.
A wedge between us.
Halim, we are past all this. Bujerba must stand with us. We can stop Vane.
I once knew a girl whose only wish was to be carried in her uncle's arms. Your Majesty is a woman grown now.
Then Bujerba will aid me.
Suppose for a moment you were to defeat Vane. What then? You cannot simply rebuild your kingdom with the only proof
that is hilarious. Better up your
Without
Spanish game then, there,
DJ. Cannot and will not recognize your Majesty as the rightful heir. You may yet be a princess.
Didn't Donald Trump make like an executive order to like just say like, you know, everything's just English, remove anything Spanish or something?
Just wait.
Then what does your Majesty propose we do?
Uncle
Along with about 80 other ridiculous executive orders that he just, you know, someone get me a Coke.
Incidentally,
you know, I just hit this button and it gets me a Coke.
These days.
Right next to the nuclear button.
Food would be a start. The good stuff, mind you.
This can be arranged, though it will take some time.
Time enough for a bath, I hope. Dirty business, you know. Best bring a change of clothes, too.
There she is. Are you gonna take me back to Rabanasta?
What are you doing? This is Balthier's ship.
I'm going to retrieve the Dawn Shard. It's the proof that I need. I know where it's hidden. I'll return his airship later.
Are you crazy?
This is something that I have to do. Not only for myself, but for all those who have fallen.
Looks like she's trying to find the keys.
I'll fight alone if I must.
You still have Bosch, right? Besides, you can't just go around stealing people's ships. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to concentrate.
That's quite enough, Your Majesty. What do you think? A bit over the top.
5 o'clock
In my line
somewhere.
of work, you never know when
Sure
something like
is,
this might
Cat.
come in handy.
Wayne Gretzky's cream.
To concentrate.
It's fantastic. How were you, Cat? How was the weekend in Europe? Did you do European things?
I'm leaving you with the Marquis.
I don't know what those
You
are different than like
Trust me,
typical
you're
North
better off
American
staying here.
things, but you know,
Suppose
I'm sure you did.
kidnapped me instead. You're a sky pirate,
that sounds
aren't
very
you?
European. We
Then
don't do
steal
that
me.
over here in
Is
North
that so much to
America.
ask?
I'll tell you what we do over here in
do you
North
have that I
America.
would want?
We do the complete
The Dynasty
opposite.
King's
We
treasure.
eat snacks and then play
Don't
games.
you
Oh,
one
you
of the
stepped on
richest
my
that lies
penis!
waiting in King Wraithwall's tomb.
Stepped on somebody's penis.
King Wraithwall, you say?
Kidnapping royalty is a serious offense. It won't do much to lower the bounty on your head.
How much is the price on your head these days, I wonder?
Allow me to escort you in Vosla's place.
I know that it's just sort of like a little bit of grandstanding soap dish.
What? Are you kidding?
But
I want to stick around this
I don't really
place.
see like
But I'm
why
having
they
tea.
aren't really fully
leave
considering
me
joining
here.
the EU. I mean, you know, like
Of course
I
not.
don't know if like it sort of
Then
like,
it's
you know,
settled.
if and
We should
when
leave
things
before the
get
Marquis
settled with the
realizes
United
she's missing,
States or
like proper
chill out or, you know, like
kidnappers.
wait 4 years and then we're back to normal. I don't know. But like, what's the harm in joining that and also having some good things running with the Americans? You know, like why not do both? Why don't we just go to like to the pure extreme and just become like China's top trade partner? I read about that. You don't really actually need to be in Europe to join the European Union. There's actually many countries that don't like share land borders, but are considered to be part of the European Union. Obviously, it makes certain things in trade a little bit more difficult, obviously, but you know, it's more of a grandstanding type of thing of like, you know, stand with Canada. Why not, right? The ability maybe to travel over there without, not that I don't think there's much hassle to having to travel in Europe as a Canadian, but I mean, you know, stuff like that. Maybe even being able to work over there without needing as many documents as maybe you currently need. Stuff like that.
Dr. Sid, does this set Draculaw?
I have confirmed he receives funds from Lord Vane. His agency in the fall of
Is
Naboo Deep
the
more for
euro
certain.
as
Yet,
fancy
with
as
Judge
our
Zack
Canadian
Kuladis
Monopoly
missing,
money?
the
Because
truth
that's how
remains
I will
difficult
only
to
accept it.
ascertain.
It's got to be fancy.
The long cold years have clouded my eyes. I cannot see my own son's heart.
Kat, you're European. I'm sure you use the euro. Is it colorful?
My lord,
This illness will claim me.
The Netherlands is mostly a cashless society. It is colorful. Well, that's
Who is to
good.
be my successor? The Senate fears the capable Peregrine Vane. They prefer a young fledgling emperor. Gabranth, once in the past I laid siege to your homeland.
the Republic of Landis is long since gone. My allegiance lies wholly with the Empire.
Perhaps.
Yeah, me neither.
But what of your
We're
brother?
and
He
I
did
think
not
very much
accept
so
us
here
as
in
you did.
Canada as well.
He fled to
Kat,
Dalmasca.
we're very much a cashless society as
you
well.
never
It's always
think to follow
it's always an
him?
irritant of the little things I have to bring cash for.
I follow
Of
his every move.
like, you know,
He's
I have to
an
pay
enemy
hockey
of
in
the
cash
Empire.
every
He will
week. I
be
mean, it
cut
just makes
down.
it easier so the guy who runs it doesn't have to
So
chase
you
everybody
would
down
kill
for, you know,
even your
e-transfers
own
and
brother
whatnot.
for the Empire.
Same for baseball in the summer for, you know, beer money and whatnot. But
Gabranth, your ruthlessness is
yeah,
not
I was just gonna
without
say like
merit.
that's a very
But
Americans
you
are big
must
on
not become
cash.
This way with Larsa. You must ensure
Very,
that
very
it
much
does
so.
not.
So then you ask me to be his sword, to strike where
It's
he might
it's not a thing I even really
Rather be his
care to be
shield.
bothered with, is having cash on me.
Keep your close.
It's an
watch on Vane.
inconvenience,
His is the keenest blade of all.
which sounds
My
weird,
lord.
but you know,
Do this for me, Gabranth.
they make everything so
could not-
simple. Just tap, tap,
could not
taparoo.
bear
You're
to see
tap,
my
tap,
son
tappy. Tap that card.
War
Tap,
with
tap,
each other
taparoo.
again.
Tap that debit card. Like I've seen a few places like in the mall that are even starting to turn towards like, you know, we don't accept any cash.
Whoa.
It's just that's the way the world's going to be.
Handy often?
It's tough being popular. Wouldn't want any admirers dropping in while we're away. Well now, that's as
Well, I
far
mean,
as
you know,
goes.
you gotta buy those them drugs, DJ, right? Them
To
you
the
know.
Valley of the Dead, and to King Wraithwall's tomb below.
Drugs, alcohol, you know, what you know, all those you know, magic cards. I'm sure, you know, those people want the cash.
Happy you get to teach me something for a change?
Well, if you want to be a sky pirate, you gotta know your... Hey, what do you mean for a change?
Come on,
At least we
accept
thought
it.
to
I know,
bring this
DJ.
to
That's
you.
the joke.
Says who? You want to see what they think?
Flat
I wouldn't be so
humor.
confident.
I was gonna say, like, especially here, Soap Dish, where like that's legal in some states, but federally, I believe it's still against the law in the United States. Like here, like in Canada, like because I always hear like the things of like if you're an owner of a weed shop in the States, like let's just use Colorado for instance, it's very difficult for them to like put their money into banks and whatnot because banks are federally run, and because the federal government runs the show, they're essentially accepting money from an illegal, you know, thing. Like I know there's loopholes around it and whatnot, but like here it's federally across our country, it is now legal. So there are more weed shops than there are Tim Hortons around here, but I don't do it either, there, DJ. But it's those things of where like I can appreciate as a country moving forward the amount of things that I see that you know, them being used for healing purposes and whatnot. Like I just saw like one of those weird shorts of a guy that had really, really bad Parkinson's, and someone showed him like, hey, you can have a couple of drops of I don't know if it was like cannabis, whatever. It was essentially, you know, marijuana. And like this guy was like twerking and tweaking really bad, and like literally within like 5 minutes, this guy was able to, you know, hold a cup of coffee without shaking. He was able to have a bowl of cereal without shaking violently and losing, like, you know, like it's that type of stuff of like where it's unfortunate that a country, you know, like the United States, you know, it can't be on the, you know, make an example and just be like Canada and have a, you know, hey, maybe we should make it look like federally we're on top of things here. But I don't know. It's I'm not educated in that stuff that much, so you don't trust it. I mean, there's, you know, I can speak for Canada only, but I'm sure Kat, you know, living in the Netherlands with Amsterdam as well. I mean, we have government-run stores here where, like, legal, like, you know, outside of people complaining about the pricing, I mean, the government checks it, makes sure it's okay, that you're not going to get a really shitty high or something like that. It is expensive, but that's sort of the purpose, is they don't want you to go and get it off on the street. You know, they want you to be able to enjoy it. Yeah, like I wouldn't see it. I wouldn't see it as that bad. You know, drugs are bad. Okay, that's I think that's an ancient way of thinking. And like I said, I don't do it. I don't do it. I mean, of course, you know, you can see I like to enjoy a beverage here. But yeah, like Kat said, like, you know, do you not take a Tylenol for a headache? Do you not take antibiotics if you're sick from the doctor? Like, you know, the arguments can be, you know, all over the place, right? What if a doctor prescribed to you to use marijuana, DJ? That's the dilly of the pickle right there, because it happens. And we start contradicting ourselves. Ancient swords for our friends. That's a +5. I'm not gonna be able to afford any of these things. I only got 4,600 of the Golaridabaridus. Killer bow. Oh, man. Sugar is one of the worst things for you. If anything, it should. Now, let's not be crazy here, Soap Dish. Let's not be crazy. I like 8 scoops of sugar in my morning coffee. Okay, it goes really well with the Wayne Gretzky's cream. Okay, not really. 1.5 maybe, but yes. Let's not be being silly of getting government into regulating things that everybody likes now. What type of fun do you have, DJ? I'm trying to figure it out. Call you the Cookie Monster. There's some things no one can hold the wizard staff. No one can be the gray or the white wizard. Lord Grim, fire in hand. Hello, sir. How are you? A long time. How have you been? Looks like I'm gonna have to learn some things because I can't buy anything from this guy Lohan or from his Chocobo. These are not things that are going the right way. Yeah, sweets are all right. Sweets are bad for you though. Now, if you want to talk about banning things that are bad for you, sugar should be the first thing up, as it's probably the single biggest killer in the Western world. Now, look, Soap Dish, you're not going to be taking away our diabetes, okay? That's ours. And that's ours to enjoy. And now we have Pry coming on in with a lovely raid. That's a smaller party. I might be able to talk to the hostess, and I might be able to fit us all in the back, of course. In the back. With the Elvis statue, I think. Pry, welcome on in. Thank you for the lovely raid. How you doing? Yeah, we do. Yeah, of course. What were you playing, Mr. Raider? What were you raiding on in from here? I think so, yes. Welcome on in, Raiders. And mind the weather. Nice clear days. The elementals come out in droves. Don't want customers dying. Bad for business. Wait, are you selling something that's like that I should be caring for? Just a bunch of mine crap. Chilling like a villain. I mean, how is Minecraft nowadays? Don't you worry about the straw, Kupo. We'll keep an eye on her. No, wait, both eyes. Yeah, pay attention. Wait, is that supposed to mean like they're paying attention to something else? And why isn't Vaughn our guy here? How do we do this? How do we do this? There it is. Nice and simple. So where are we heading? West of the Sand Sea. Sounds far. Alright then. Let's explore. No idea, just play modded Minecraft with friends now. No idea what I'm doing. I think that's the secret though of Minecraft, is you're not supposed to know what it is that you're doing. You just do it. And that's the important thing. At least I think. Okay, that looks like a city. Stay away from them red glowy things. Those are bad for you. The best streamers have no idea what they're doing. Are you saying that I don't look like I know what I'm doing, or am I not one of them people? The Ogre Yensa Sandsea. I will see, these cutscenes are really well done. Oh, is that like moving sand? Is that agua? Oh, that's pretty, Clark. Jordan, is that even a question? No, it wasn't, but see, that's the secret, is you gotta make everything sound like it's a question, even though it's not. And that's the beauty of well, my stream at times. The CGI in these cutscenes from being from 2006, I mean, I assume they overdid them.
So,
you know?
Where exactly is Wraithwall's tomb?
Okay, that's where we are.
Far to the west. We must first cross the Ogir Yensa, and beyond that, the Nam Yensa, before we reach the tomb.
I'm sorry, I was talking with some type of rant.
We must pace ourselves. If you grow tired,
while they were talking about story stuff.
You don't have to worry about me.
Why are we going to some guy's tomb?
You are at that.
You just got a boar pet for your Grove Ranger in Project Ascension. I named him Only Hams. That's a fantastic name if I've ever heard of a name myself before. It's great that you were thinking about that, Soap Dish. Sex on the brain as always, right? So yeah, so who's all in this group? We got we might need to I don't know, everyone's we're all a low level. So okay, what I need to do is I need to probably start am I getting close to oh, that's right. We need that heirloom to show that we're really dead or something. I think that was why, right? That makes sense. Jordan will eventually make sense of things. Look at that guy. He's a tomato, just enjoying life, and now we're gonna go and ruin it on him. That's terrible. He doesn't deserve such a thing. Your Grove Ranger's named come on OnlyFans? But it's an ugly orc. Ugly orc. Oh, I didn't even know like we were supposed to jump up here. Oh, god damn, and I knew I was missing something. God dang it. Alright, we'll get down there. Is there another tomato down there? Where's Pickle? Jordan, god damn it, please be careful of where you're stepping. Please ever be so careful. There we go. Don't step on those, folks. Don't step on those, because we all take the damage on it. You became really close to stepping on that there, Fran. I don't know what I would do without my hot bunny people. I'd probably move on with life, obviously, but, you know, as best as we could. It could be a nice trap. Are you trying to tell me something? Oh my god, it's the Undertaker's urn. Oh, that's where we get maps. Fantastic. And what's in this lovely thing? Oh, Undertaker! I appreciate like that they think like, hey, we're gonna give you a map of an area, but like we're not gonna make it overly difficult to get this thing, and these succulent fruits that we're grabbing here are fantastic. Come on, Fran, heal me. Don't look at the map. Oh, is it one of those things of like everything is just like super far away? Yeah. Can you please just stop Luke parrying me every 5 seconds? Oh wait, we still haven't killed this tomato? Fran, pay attention to yourself. You're dying. Oh, for fuck. Why did you... Look, I mean, I work on the world of opposites here. Why on earth would you tell me not to look at something knowing fully fair well I was going to look at the fucking map? God damn it. I mean, I hope these succulent fruits sell very well. That's what I'm hoping for. Why are you constantly trying to steal again? Were you not successful? You realize this oh my, it's, oh, for God's sakes. This is the problem. There you go. Just constantly trying to steal. You know what's funny of like, I don't know if like this is a thing if like for everybody's streaming thing of like, and you're a returning, you know, you're a normal everyday follower and you know, subscriber there, Pry. But it's funny, like on my OBS for my Twitch chat, or my stream chat, I guess I could say, because you came in as a raider, you have like this little thing that says like raider beside your name, like Big Van Vader, I think is how it goes. And it's like, usually if someone comes from something different, you know, that's the way it goes. Yeah, we really need to get Vaughn a big giant fuck you sword so he can become a proper knight in shining armor. Is that a yeet? Is that a yeet that I'm noticing? Please tell me like at some point somewhere I'm going to be able to change up my class or start doing some adjustments. Yeet! I did. I just loaded it up because I was sort of hoping I'd come to a place where I could start making an adjustment. But I've also realized like that might take a while, so I might do that like off stream, like later in the afternoon on my own, and then just really solidify everything, and then that will, because that'll take a while. I don't want that to take too long, obviously. But yes, I appreciate that. And as soon as I saw that, and I was like, oh, are we getting like double classes? That sounds awesome. What further way to confuse me even more? Big Van Vader, I still love that he had his eye knocked out of his socket, pushed it back in, then proceeded to have an extremely stiff match for another 15 minutes with Stan Hansen. I think a lot of things,
A construct to draw oil from the
especially
ground,
with someone like a
abandoned many years now, it
Van
seems.
Vader, you know, even like remembering him back of his days in
No,
New
the
Japan
Rosarians.
and whatnot, and a lot of people pull it
Their
out of
empire
like
lies far to the west, ever at war with Arcadia.
of him with you know,
Heedless of the kingdoms
having
caught in their midst.
minor screw up with Shawn Michaels and
Alaska,
him getting mad at him in a
Zodiac.
match.
Landis.
'Tis the small craft's fate to watch the list of the galleons and
But as much as you can, you're gonna need as much experience as you can. Okay, I do sort of plan on doing
My
that.
surprise when upon my return to Bougerba, I find both
Bougerba?
you and Lady Ash have vanished. I thought you above consorting with sky pirates.
Balthier is a man worthy of our trust, and it was the Lady Ash's decision. I am content to lend my arm, as I could not when Rassler died.
All
When her throne
Japan,
was
sorry,
taken.
not New Japan, yeah. Thank you.
Never again. I will defend her this time.
You walked the knight's path. The Lady Ash?
It was funny, I went down like a rabbit hole the other day
should leave
because
this
I was looking up
place.
all of like the IWGP
Sandstorm?
heavyweight champions.
Something
Like,
far worse.
so like Wikipedia now has it like split up into like two because the
So the
new
Dawn
belt
Shard
they
does
made,
lie
and then
King
you know
Ritual's
the older
tomb.
belt, which I really love the
sympathizes
old
with your
look
plight.
of the belt.
If the Empire
The
purchases
old
a
belt,
carrion
not the
bird
one
on his
that
shoulder, he can keep
Zack
whispers
Sabre
of your
Jr. has,
abduction
but
silent for only so long.
Yes. Tell me, Vossler, what have you accomplished?
that's why I always liked the AEW heavyweight
Leave it
title.
once.
Was that it?
This is Urutan Yensa territory.
it look like
and they are
that. It's a
unfond
great
of
title.
visitors.
I still would argue, I mean, maybe not now, but back, not too long ago, I would argue, even still, like, you know, in the world of WWE and whatnot, I would still argue that the IWGP World Heavyweight title is still a good signal of possibly the best wrestler in the world. Yeah, how do you look away? Is this like a Mad Max moment? Oh god. Are they all riding on Sahagins? I can never relate when you guys start talking about wrestling.
Looks like we've
What
attracted
would
the wrong
help
sort of attention.
in
Let's quit this
making
place
that
while we still
relate
can.
to you,
Move.
Kat? What do I need to make
Vossler.
everything, you know, if I was to talk
Have you
about
found the means
a
to restore
championship,
Damaska?
First,
would you
we must
prefer if I
claim the
refer
Dawn
to the
Shard.
championship as
It all
like
begins with
an
that.
achievement or a trophy? Is that what we need to do? Yeah, I'm not a fan of like the winged tip on everything. Okay, so it looks like, okay, there's gonna be some stuff down here. Fight as much as you can. Why not, right? Steal all those succulent fruits. Yeah, it's like the wing tips on the belt that I don't really like. I don't understand them. But you know, that's, you know, they shot for that, so. Don't step on it, you Fran! You idiot. All that for 64 gil. I mean, you just had to know someone script. So this very much looks to me like the beginning of Nier Automata, a little bit. Is there gonna be some robots that are gonna get all mad and hanky-panky with us? My favorite to this day is the classic 10 pounds of gold NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, that's a good one. Come on up here. If you can use metaphors with Persona games, then maybe I can relate to wrestling. Ooh, okay. See, I'm sitting there, I'm looking at that, I'm like, why is that guy considered to be the nearest foe? Like, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, this is gonna be an area where there's gonna be probably a bunch of, treasures, I'm sure. Ooh, a Prince's Kiss. I don't know what that is, because they changed the names of stuff. That's probably like an antidote or something, but... Or no, probably gets rid of, you know, some type of disease. Think of Persona 2 and replaying it 10 times, current wrestling belt right now. I've never played Persona 2, though. So that's the current problem. I saw someone on Reddit was bringing up all the old, like, all the old rumors of stuff, like with Persona, of like how they were supposed to remake Persona 1 and 2. And I guess, like, apparently they're possibly still in the works. But people were saying, like, you know, there's a lot of games that are now starting to come out, like Final Fantasy IX, the remake or the remaster. I think it's going to be a remaster. I don't think they're remaking it like 7, which would be a nice thing I would like to see, but which Persona 2 I believe what they're doing, what is it? It's Eternal Punishment and Innocent Sin, right? I believe they're trying to like just mold it into like one game. Like, again, like I said, I haven't played them, so I don't really know. The only thing I know from Persona 2 is Hitler's in it. So maybe in the new remake that they're doing, maybe they could just put Elon Musk. You know, that guy's basically already halfway there now. This battle system is great for streaming. I will say that much. The ability to just set things and just go like, yeah, we can just continue on with our lives. It's fantastic. I tried playing. Yes, that's for me too. Like, I threw them on the emulator because, you know, I love Persona 3, but 1 and 2, it's old school, like on the PlayStation. It's a little rough. Oh, that's, never mind. I will remember. Accessories are not, Ooh! That sounds really good to put on a, probably on a, does that mean you silence people, or that you don't, and, you know, the half damage from any elemental? That's great. Doubles license, oh my god. We need to... Oh, I get silenced? Oh, so throw that on to a person who doesn't use magic then, right? Interesting. By exchange, you can take half damage from everything. I don't think he uses anything. His defense would drop by 1. Yeah, throw it on there. This is where I should actually make sense of, like, does he actually no. Alright. Let me put that on him. Why not? Why not? Oh, I love how it says like he's... That's great. That's great. Alright. Come here, you tomato. You know, I gotta say, for someone that's currently having a... currently owns an airship in a Final Fantasy game. I mean, I guess, you know, Balthier, you know, is a friend. We don't really have our own airship yet, but giving it to me so early, but I still am not allowed to, you know, they don't trust me to drive around in it yet. And I can't blame you. It's like handing the keys to the family Volvo to the new licensee. Okay, is someone going to heal me here, or? Alright, where are we heading? This way. The only way. I have to say, though, one thing that's gonna really bother me, like, is that it's just yelling at me like, hey, someone's got silence, and I'm gonna sit there and go like, you know who shouldn't have silence? That guy. Yeah, sure, send everyone on over. There we go. Come on, nail him.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Nice little big chain level. God, like where do we even want to go here? Holy cow. I guess, like, essentially we probably just want to go to one of these arrows. Like, I mean, if I'm looking to the south, like, that's a quick way to get there. But as someone said, if I want to be out here, you know, learning everything, like, is that the direction I want to go? I don't know, because if I want to be, like, I want to be leveling up some stuff, so. That's because Fran has no, she has no EP or MP. No! There we go. Try and get that level that Vasya is currently at before you get to the tomb. Okay, am I right though, Pride? Like the like essentially just going towards one of those arrows is gonna get me to where I need to go, essentially. And what level is oh my, I gotta get to level 16? Holy shit, that's some grinding right there. So you dumped almost a full pound of coffee beans on the floor this morning, so that was cool. How much were you able to salvage, Soap Dish? That's what I need to know. Were you able to salvage any of it? Were like that? Those were expensive coffee beans, and you know, going for it or no? Fran, we're walking around here, and I'm noticing that you're really not getting back any of that MP. But I don't really want to use a. Probably don't have a lot of ethers for. Just swept it up and threw it out. That's the good call right there. That's the good call. I guess at the same time though, I could just I could be swapping out like any of these people, right? Although the problem, like, is everyone leveling up? Even if they're not in the party per se, or do they have to be part of the group to be leveling up? I mean, the problem is, like, I'm not even goddamn close. They have to be in the party. God damn it. Well, that sucks. About a quarter of the pound stayed in the bag. That's all I kept. I mean, how often do you go through coffee there, Soap? Is it something you gotta buy quite often, or? They have to be in the party, so we gotta start switching that out. Even getting to 15 is fine, but you have another area to go. Yeah, like, I mean, I'm fine going to 15 too, but like, this is a little bit of a problem. 2 weeks? Not bad. I mean, even if the levels do some by fast. There we go. I'm almost thinking like that thing should probably go on me as a character. He's like, I mean, is that half damage? French press coffee. I think we had a really long talk about the coffees and whatnot. I'm just your everyday basic bitch when it comes to the Keurig or whatever, but one could always upstage their coffee game, I think. But I think if like my wife drank coffee, it probably would be a little different, but because I'm the only coffee drinker, like, no reason to really go too crazy with it. Oh, sakes, what are these things? Keurig isn't bad, but I'd rather do that than the standard drip. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, like I got one of those like drip Keurigs, like that, you know, so it can make you a pot, or it can do the cup things, you know, the best of both worlds, one would argue. That'd be something I think I probably need is the regen. I'm sure it's, you know, be able to put on somebody. You know, if you just stuck to one particular thing, you probably would be able to level up a little faster and be able to have things dead a little bit faster. But okay, that's, oh, this isn't where I parked my car. Oh, this is gonna be a little bit. I mean, was Final Fantasy XII always sort of like a grindy game, like even the OG, or is this sort of like yeah? I mean, again, like I remember saying, like when I was sort of dicking around with Dragon Quest VIII, and I know the Dragon Quest games are a whole different deal compared to the Final Fantasies, but I was just dicking around with Dragon Quest VIII, and the amount of grinding you have to do. Like if you don't grind, like you're dead. Like and I mean, like, not like generally, you know, like, oh, like, you know, you get a feel for the game. Like particular, like if you're not grinding at the very beginning, you're going to get murdered in the first dungeon. And I remember, like, my first time into it, I was reading, you know, it's straightforward. It's a linear RPG. They're like, oh, you know, go to this place to go and grab this or whatever, you know, and you go there, and getting there, like getting into fights, and you're like, oh, like I didn't realize that it was going to be so hard. You know, and you get murdered on your, you don't get murdered inside the dungeon, you get murdered on the outside, on the walk to the dungeon. And I was like, oh, and then I read up and everyone's just like, yep, this is your first foray into the Dragon Quest series, like, you've got to grind, that there's an expectation here. No, and and again, like, I'm gonna play, I gotta play 11 again as well. Gonna be super interested to get into that, you know, in the year 2052 when I actually have time to play video games. But yeah, I know it's an older game. I always was still trying to figure of whether or not my time with when I did play Dragon Quest XI on stream, then had to stop because an octopus told me to move out. You know, and I'll get back to it again, but I always was curious as like, oh, is that like one of those, oh. Did I not grind enough, or did I just like build my characters wrong or something? I never knew. Okay, don't step over there where that trap is, you goofballs. One of you is gonna step on it, I know. One of you is gonna step on it, I know. Don't, please. I really hope that, you know, like, again, I think like 8 could use like a remake or a remaster type of thing. I again, having not really played other than the first Final Fantasy VII remake, and I didn't mind it, but I would much prefer, like, I think when the 9 remake or remaster comes out, a lot of people will be like, that's what we want. And the same with like the Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 getting that, like, the Octopath Traveler treatment. That's I think that's what people are gonna be like, yes, that's, if you can do these cheaper, in some way, shape, or form, you don't need to do a whole big 3D thing. And I think, like, I heard some people say, like, aren't all of the Dragon Quest games to an extent, weren't they put on the 3DS? Like, relatively modern looking? So, like, I mean, you could do that and just, like, find a way to put them on something that's not just the DS, I guess. Which, you know, heck, I'll even take the Switch 2. Oh no, just 7 and 8 were 3D. Oh, okay. And you know, it's funny as like, I know Nintendo, of all the companies, it gets really mad at people for using emulators and whatnot to have to play their games. It's one of those things of like, Nintendo, you're the reason. You know, you're exactly the reason why people have to do this, is because you hold your games back on so many things. Like, all people are asking for is you to release them on the new stuff, and people will happily buy your games. 4 to 6 were, and 9 were on the DS, okay. I heard some rough rumors, again, this was just speculative, but I heard some rough rumors that the Switch 2 might possibly do the whole proper second screen thing. So, like, sort of like the Wii U does, and oddly enough, they didn't do it with the Switch. But, like, that might open it up for them to put the 3DS and the DS stuff onto their store, and then, you know, being able to have the 2-screen thing. I don't know how that would work, if it would work or not, but it would be interesting. I don't think they will. I really think it's just going to be more of the same of like, here's the Switch 2, it's going to run the original games a little bit better, and here's the new stuff, and, you know, here's Hall effect sticks and blah blah blah. I think that's all that's going to be. And that's, quite frankly, as a Switch fan, it doesn't need to be much more than that. I would be happy if that's all that was. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Is there some type of thing that Fran can get that without me having to give her an ether every 5 seconds? Like, is there a regen for MP? You can get the passive to get MP back when attack. That's right. I think I have that. Whether I've learned it or not is the next question. So I could have sworn. Also looks like she has gain MP after taking damage. That sounds like now is that something I have to equip, or does she just get? Let's see. The problem is of like, is there one for doing attacks? Those circles and a dot in the middle is a passive. What do you mean the circles? What? Those circles with a dot in the middle is a passive. I'm confused, Gary. Switch to another character, you can see what I'm talking about. I wanna see what you're talking about. Oh, there's charge. We can put charge on. That's another one. Okay, so I switched to somebody else. When MP is under 10%, use charge. Yeah, I think we discussed that before. Like, are you meaning something like this that has the circle in it? Like that's a circle with the dot in the middle, last stand. So like that's a passive. So I'm going to increase my defense when I'm critical. Your HP increases. I could probably start doing some of these things. Okay. Yes, I am taking sizable amounts of damage. See, I need that on Fran. But I don't know if she can get such a thing. And all of this sort of doesn't matter because I'm gonna change his class to something else afterwards anyway, so. Increases strength when, yep, yes, these are all great things. All right. Potions restore more HP. Sure. Gambit slots are probably never a bad thing either. Is this like the sphere grade from 10? Like, I'm noticed, like, or does can he just like, can you steal with a gun from far away, or would he have to get up close to somebody to steal something? I would assume that's how that would work. See, I don't know what I would have him do. Learn that just to have, but she doesn't really use I guess I should probably be in the habit of her using maces. That we need to get close, I believe. Never paid attention to that. I guess you can learn. Okay, so this is her quickening. Okay. All right, she can. Oh, so now. Here's the problem. So now you learn the thing. So like now that Fran, I'm doing all these great things. Oh, shit. I would love for her to have like. Where are my spells here? Does she not have spells? All those gambits are not gonna work besides wait, all of those gambits are not gonna work besides party leader's target. What? Should I change them to party leader's target then? I don't understand why that wouldn't work. I'm so confused. Oh, okay, there's my other stuff. Oh god, like I could probably be putting protect on people. Remove poison, remove silence. Water damage. Yeah, I got a lot of things I could probably do. But yeah, so would I be changing that to that? But where's did she not have charge? Did she not gain that? Attack is main priority while Van is leader. If she is leader, she's using immobilize. Okay, essentially Vaughn is always going to be the leader. So would I have to change these to all this? Like, is that screwing that around? Like, again, the way I read that is like, again, if anyone is below 50% health, she's gonna cure them. That's the way I read that. And then if everyone's good, then she's going to attack. So I guess like she would never really do the other things. I guess I see what you're saying. Like, she's always going to attack. Why would she not attack? Right? So essentially, if I wanted her to immobilize or use oil. So if I wanted her to use something else, like immobilize, like so I guess like immobilize would probably be a good thing to do. I don't know what immobilizing does though. It also eats up a lot of HP. Like the slow would work. I'd rather see her use slow and then attack. But then she's gonna just keep slowing everybody, right? Or no, she should only essentially slow my person. And then, but then, yeah, when the hell did these all happen? So do you end up putting attack at the bottom? Okay, I'm gonna need to. That's something I'm really gonna have to take a look at later on, I think. Hey, Steph, is it Stefan or Stefan? I want to get that right. How you doing? Welcome on in. And Gambit's the highest case gets priority. Yeah, we're still trying to learn little bits at a time, even though we're 12 hours in. We'll get there. I think we'll get there. Very slowly and surely. And don't call me Shirley. Okay. Is that guy playing NBA Jam? Is that what's happening? Is he on fire? Yeah, we're getting some stuff here. And then, like I said, like, you know, when I switch him off back to being a knight, you know, that'll be a little nice, getting him to be able to do some stuff. That big sword is really what I need to see. I don't need you stealing pebbles there. There we go. That's what I like seeing. That's what I like seeing. You goofballs, do not touch that. Revive Gambit first and heal Gambit after anything. Okay. So I don't think she has a revive currently. I don't think I've bought it. I don't think, but like, so again, I believe not necessarily on, you know, someone like Bosch, who currently isn't in the group right now, but like, he's gonna use a Phoenix down if someone's dead. That's the thought, right? So we're sort of getting there. We're sort of getting there. Ally any. Yep, Phoenix down. Well, see, would that one be better than Stefan? The ally stat, you know, when they're dead, they're dead. D-E-D, you know, we can get into someone else. Okay, both work the same. Okay, and then like I said, I gotta start probably looking at other people. And see, like, it's weird of like, you have this one, like, dude, why ain't that number 1, man? And then you can start attacking everybody. Vossler's just dumb. Sure is. Sure is. I'm noticing that. Very much so. But I was told that I should probably explore and grind it out like you go to the strip club in a good pair of Levi's. You know, you need that chafing to occur. For things to be successful in Final Fantasy. That is, most otherwise we'll get crowded fast. Yes, I'm learning all of these things very, very quickly. Where are we headed? Don't step in the trap, you goofballs. We'll fight everything over here. Growing up. Hey, he's running away from us. How dare we? Hey, look at that. Someone threw Protect on me. How did that happen? How did I be someone so blessed? A 34 chance. I mean, I assume that that's also great stuff. Oh, is that No, Jordan's seeing things. It's like when I was playing Metal Gear 5 and I thought it was a guy, but it was a rock, and it wasn't even like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. It was just a rock. Chains are good. Yes, it's very nice of being able to fight literally all the exact same thing every time. So we you know, just by exploring, we might find that level 15 that we're after. I'm already almost. We are. You know, just wasn't even thinking, and almost there. Is 99 the max of things that I can hold? I don't know if I want to fight that. Like, I don't like. What is that glowing thing? Like, I don't know if I want to fight that. Okay, so all of these potions that I'm getting are essentially useless. They hurt badly. Okay, that was an elemental. I don't know, Stefan tells me to attack. There's just so many options. Yeah. I mean, I'm all for having some fun here, obviously. No. I was like, oh, can I save? And I'm like, oh no, this is old school Final Fantasy, you moron. Would be funny to see instant death. So far, the auto saves have been pretty good. Oh, here goes the chain, unfortunately. But now we're gonna start one with the Alrunes. So that thing would really tickle then, eh? That elemental. A bowgun? I mean, someone's stealing some stuff, which is great. Strong as hell? I wouldn't know. I'm afraid of him. Gonna avoid it like the plague. 25 or 30. Is there some way, shape, or form of knowing like a level of an enemy? Like, does good old Libra give me that information? But I would have to like click on him or something, right? Like I'm looking at this right now. Fran has Libra. Left or right arrow while out of menu. Oh, okay, right there, level 11. Weak against green semen, by the looks of it. Arrow. Oh, wind. Could be green semen. Hello, Miss Biscuits! You came in at the perfect time when we were talking about green semen. I'm generally right most of the 60% of the time. I am right all the time, I think is how that goes. Optimize you with an iron sword? Sure. Oh, cat. Come on. Don't be telling me that it never crossed your mind that that there could be green semen. Change garments for Fran and Baltia. They're doing. You're damn right. They're doing nothing. Guide me. Help me. Is that snot? I mean, I've seen some movies where you'd think that, right? Let's start with Baltia. What would you, like what? What's wrong with what that's doing? I mean, apparently that's doing nothing. Quite frankly, the amount of poisons I have, the amount of potions I have, I feel like he could be using potions more often. So guide me. Let me know. How's Miss Biscuits doing? No party leader gambits. Oh! Well, you're not gonna like what we've got on Fran. Potions are better than using first aid. Okay, so what would I do there? Like, would I just, hey Van, you need potions. I'm doing fantastic as a guy named Dorden. Fantastic. How about that? Any ally under 50%, you use potions. There we go. Great. Just near visible foe attack. Nearest visible. That one? Okay, I can do that. Why does he have two of those then? What are we doing here? Pay no attention to the man behind the, you know, sure. Oh, we could be stealing. That could always be great. Why not, right? Just steal from people. Okay, so I think those things are okay. I hate being poisoned. I hate being petrified. He's going to use 80 potions now. You can use the middle button on your controller to reset the whole gambit. What? Why would I want to do that? And what do you mean? Look at this controller and you tell me what button is the middle button, Pry. You tell me. Yes, we're playing on a sex box. What did you think I was playing on? I mean, I'm not actually playing on the sex box. I'm playing on a thing called, I think Bill Gates called it something. Personal computer. I'm playing it on that. Using a place. What? Wait. So you want me to hit the sex button in the middle, the glowing button? You want me to hit that? Change that in ally any. Phoenix down and move it all the way up to the top. Wait. This blank one. Ally any. Phoenix down. Phoenix down. There it is, right there. Sure. All right, and then we're gonna turn it on, and then we're gonna jam her up there. I think we're learning. Should make one if foe undead use Phoenix. Now, look, what if I run into like 30 skeletons just stumbling around, just wanting to sell me Girl Guide cookies, and then I just kill them all and use all my Phoenix downs? Did you think about that possibility at all, Pry, or not? Because I want to know if your brain's working here on mañana morning. That's what I want to know. Okay? Because I feel like the only person that's actually working around here is me right now. Okay? We're running fried. You know, like that old drug commercial of where the guy had the egg in the pan and just went, ugh! That's your pans on drugs or something, right? I think you can get loads in the shop. Yeah, we just got to get to the shop, Stefan. That's where we got to go. You forgot Canada was Girl Guides, not Girl Scouts. Yeah, we're Boy Scouts over here. Sounds like some Canadian commercial. Phoenix Downs, you mean? I gotcha. I gotcha. All right, so don't look at Fran, but you tell me. So is Balthier now useful? Can we move on to Fran, the hot bunny? I mean, look, that man over there, that's a pretty face right there. Not as pretty as this, obviously, even though I did wake up ugly. I put on my clown makeup all the same. And, you know, put a little spritzer in that hair and made her stick up. He looking sus on the left side, I think. You gotta check his pocket. We won't be doing that. We won't be doing any of that. How about him? He probably could do some things, right? I mean, as much as I love Steel, I hate that he keeps trying to steal. But I do like the Steel because I sell a lot of good stuff. I don't know what else to add here. I have so many things. Perhaps I could even heal myself instead of me. I'd like to be in control of that. Have him do Phoenix Downs too. All right. So am I doing that? Any ally? I guess you just get everybody to do the Phoenix Down thing, right? All right. Pretty much. All right. So, Stefan, I remember when you mentioned that faux party leader's target was useless. Pay no attention to any of that above. Because obviously, I didn't know it was useless. I actually just changed it before you came in, and now I'm being told that it's useless, and that's fine. I believe you. Because quite frankly, she hasn't been doing shit. other than looking fine. And quite frankly, every once in a while, if you can just look fine, looking good on the battlefield, that's like 90% of anything. So you guide me. That's what we're here for. I mean, let's not say that it's all wrong. You can't tell me at the very tippity top that ally HP under 50% is wrong. I mean, it could be wrong, but I don't think it's wrong. Changing the Thunder one to MP wait, what are you talking about? I probably have to assume I'm never using Thunder, which is another problem. So you said middle button gets rid of everything. Oh, that's okay. That's that back button. Okay. Let's start there. I see her doing this every once in a while. I see her doing that. That's got to be something. But so obviously party targets leader isn't working. So what are we working with? Target nearest visible? Is that what we want to do? What if she goes running off like a bunny to go see somebody else? That's what I'm concerned about. You know, bunnies like to go out. You can use faux thunder weak. Oh, you think I have that though? I don't have that currently. There's a lot of things I gotta buy at the Gambit shop. I gotta go into the Gambit shop. But yes, that makes sense. I am understanding that there's lots of things. Yes, we need to buy the game. So let's work with what we have. Just throw out some really basic bitch everyday stuff. So I mean, again, let's go over the ally any. I want you to use do you have raise? No, we ain't raising anybody right now. But you know, Phoenix down. Get that on in there, right? Do I have any below MP thresholds? You already know the answer to that. You already know the answer. We can check, but you already know the answer. Because that was probably more than 50 gil, and I was like, oh, gil ain't buying that thing. Oh, I do. I have an MP under 30, 20, and 10%. If that would work for you. Okay, so 10%, yes. I guess for now is revive first, heal second, and attack after that. And you're all good for now. So, okay, revive, we got that. We got a heal, good. And then attack. So I like that slow thing. Is that a little much? Do I even need her to do the slow thing? Self gambit, not what? Need self gambit, not al. Oh, yes. And then I have some of those things. Slow is okay. So we're just wasting MP. We're just wasting MP. You can tell me these things. So let's just. Here's visible. Attack. Attack these bumps. Right? Is that good? I think we're okay with that. Like I said, her job is just looking fine. Every once in a while you see a bunny butt run by, you're like, that did it. That did it for me. I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. Let's maybe run with that. Maybe we're almost there. Like I said, level 5. Vossler keeps putting that level even higher and higher. I mean, should I be like throwing in Bosch, Ash, Pinello to be leveling up? I feel like this is gonna hurt later on if I want to have like a black mage, white mage type of thing. I'm scared. Use items instead to heal blind, poison, silence. I think I had that. Like on Balti. Now, so is that another problem? Should I be like putting that stuff on Fran instead of someone like Balthier? Like, should he be doing damage that instead of like, well, someone's fucking poisoned? Or is he fine? It's like, it doesn't happen all the time. I just don't know if it would be better suited for that. Okay, he's good. We're good. You can put that on anyone. Okay, so I think we are. I think we're ready to continue on with this game for a little bit and see where it takes us. Let's just keep going. You know, I didn't think I was gonna relatively explore this whole area, but you know what? It actually worked out that way. Oh, there goes that. Oh, that's what we're talking about right there. Look at him just smacking people. Hey, you get away from that sexy bunny! Don't you hurt her! He'll murder you. See that? That's murder. That's a murder right there. Not the crows, not Russell Crowe. There we go. Yes. Oh, a Luke Perry. My God, can't have that happening. Are you happy now, Stefan? You know, things are a little bit better for us, I think. At least I think so, maybe. Now you can sit back and relax and listen to me talk about penis jokes and whatnot. And then you realize, like, oh, I should have never come in here. You're regretting every moment that you've come and noticed me. Maybe this is why I'm not growing on the platform. Jordan, you gotta stop calling people out, god dang it. Once I'm here, I'm stuck for good? Really, eh? Alright. I mean, I can't, like, honestly wait to get back to a nice little, little spot. Oh god. Okay, well that happened. Hey, look at that. Right back in business. Now that's what I'm talking about. This is a good area to level up. I would stay here for a while. I mean, if you guys don't mind it. Luckily I have a really good work week, or not a lot of work this week. So that's why I'm trying to stream as much as I can this week. And yeah, but now that someone else other than you, Pry, that said it, someone that we can believe, you know, Stefan seems like they have a good head on their shoulders, so we can listen to them. I mean, we've already thrown your, ideas out the window. You can't be trusted. No, I kid. Yeah, you guys are super helpful around here with all of the games I play. You know, I mean, it's so nice. You know, when I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 with Wolf Slayer and Miss Biscuits, I mean, you know, the way that they hold my hand like a child being guided around the playground is fantastic. You know, I couldn't ask for better parents. Is there anything up here? Am I just wasting my time? You have to put away a day during the fight for the the what? Yazzie Mazzy Doobie Dabidoo fight? In English, perhaps? Or Yazmat's 20 minutes. What's that in like with the Jordan multiplier? What's that? Like, that's got to be pretty ugly. I need a day? I mean, so you're new here, Stefan. There's something that that we call the Jordan multiplier. It's it's a whole ordeal. There's a reason why games take me so long to play. Oh, Yasmat's a hunt. Oh, okay. An elite hunt, or just a hunt. I mean, yeah, I guess we might as well explore the whole area. Dude's got 50 million HP sauce. What do you mean 20 minutes? I mean, I guess I don't know. That seems like a lot of HP. Is that? I use Yagyu. Oh god. Stay away from that thing. Don't you come back over here. Unfortunately, he sort of looked like he was going the way that I wanted to go, but we'll explore. We'll get those. So, let's say like I get everyone up to fit. Like, I mean, I guess the beauty of this game is I don't have to play as Vaughn, right? Like once everyone's like, let's say all three of them get to level 15. I'm assuming Vossler with the little lock thing there means that he's got to be part of the group. So I could essentially swap out Bosch, Ash, and Penelo and get them leveled up, right? Whether that's the smart move or not, I don't know. But I mean, if you're saying like everyone should, I don't. My one thing that I really hate in games is sort of particularly this little thing. Like, I don't want to not be able to, like, sort of from the Persona days, I don't want to not be able to use someone because they're so low level. And I don't know if later on you get something that like, hey, you're gonna start leveling up people that aren't in the party. That might be a thing. I don't know, but where did that elemental run off to? Might as well get that area up there. Actually, we almost actually have done everything. So I guess that's a plus. We've explored everything. Yeah, I love a helpful chat. It's very nice. I hope you come back, Stefan. I mean, not saying like I'm kicking you out or leaving, but I mean, it's always nice to see new people come on in and my face doesn't scare them away. Or my complete lack of paying any sort of attention to anything. Where do you get second set of Genji armor? Wouldn't you get that off of Genji number 2 or something? I don't know. It sounds like something someone would do. Come on, back-to-back Luke Perry's? Unacceptable. I mean, Phoenix Downs are always nice to have. Goldier's Cap. Okay, that's new. More loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-da, I'm loving it. So what is that trial thing that I see at the beginning of the, when I go to start the game, you have the option to like do these time trials. What are those? Because you can load up from a site, or from a save, sorry. Like, what are those things? Great, a bunch of things that have protect on them. You get no experience, but you get LP. Oh, interesting. So no leveling, but lots of license points. I see. Yeah, it's not something I probably will even honestly touch, at least at this point, but. And good weapons. Okay. Like I'm sort of a lot of recent games really struggle in getting what's the word I'm trying to think of, like economy down. Like I don't want to be making so many have so much money. Like, I find like so far early, like even though I'm out stealing a lot of stuff and getting I can't afford to do everything yet, which is good. Like, I don't think you want to be able to have to do anything and everything, because then that can sort of break the game. But even sort of in the Trails games of where, like, oh god, that thing's just showing up. This isn't going to go over well. You see, I find like you might run into an issue of you're gonna make yourself too powerful for whatever reason, whether that's legit or not. And oh god, oh god, oh god, run away from that thing. Please don't follow me because I'm told it's scary, Gary. No, you idiots. Sky the Third, eh? I really still have I think sort of partially, I have a soft spot for the first one still, I think. I don't know why, but I do. Alright, is there any, okay, no elementals down here. That elemental scared me. Try using the left and right arrow keys when fighting and see what I mean by checking monsters with HP. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you start to see like what they're weak against, and I assume if there was multiples of them, I'd be having them. So how come Fran isn't like fixing her silent status? Like, oh, that's because I got rid of it. No, wait. So how, wait, no. Oh, cause nobody, cause no, never mind. Cause nobody has it. You goofball, Jordan. You goofball. Never mind, folks. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Use manual healing. Oh, you mean like just do it myself? That's I can certainly do that. Now, like, why would you say to do that? Is that like because eventually I will run out of the echo herbs or anything in particular? Is that sort of the reasoning why? Like, if I notice that, just do it myself. Just keep out of trouble type of thing. I can certainly see what you're saying. But yeah, yes, I do remember that he has that. I'm not that silly. I'm not that much of a silly nanny. Does make no difference? Okay. Well, I mean, that's what we're here. We're here to learn. At least hope so. I hope so. Certainly I'm using a lot more potions, but I think that's okay. Oh. No. He doesn't want to fight, and that's cool because I don't want to fight either. But I see what you're saying. Like, in case you forget about it, that's the problem, right? Like, I mean, so just have it set up. So, question. Obviously, I would want to have, like, any ally silenced. They're not going to just use echo herbs on anybody just because they don't have it, right? Yeah, there's gonna obviously a lot of things I gotta worry about. Okay, so I don't have to worry about them going through all of my echo herbs. They will not use it unless someone has it. Okay, so you know, I'm just sort of learning here a little bit. Let's put that there. I just realized what. Yeah, I know. I just was like, oh god. I see why that does that. I see why that don't work. Please don't waste any more. Please don't waste any more. Holy guacamole. Oh my god. Oh, we needed it. We needed that. We needed that. We needed a good little laugh. All right. I think I've explored literally everywhere.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Cat, you're damn right. I need a beer. Let's grab a beer. Let's be important in life. I will be I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh, the Yiger Yensa Sansi. Yes, RJD. How or whatever the other Sansi. I think that's where we are currently. I think that's all we're saying. How are you there, RJD? The Nam Jensen and Ogre Jens. Look, someone speak English. We'll find our way there. And yeah, thanks for that lovely reminder. Every once in a while, obviously, Wayne Gretzky's cream doesn't do it, and we need a little bit of a kick. So
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Europe, Japan, China, probably parts of Russia, England maybe. All these places, I'm sure. They're all celebrating down at a pub. At home, maybe. There we are. Sick all weekend. Well, that's terrible. Like, what type of sick? Like, sick in the head? Sick... Was your penis dripping? Man flu? What? Woman flu? Insane in the membrane? So many options people can get sick with nowadays. Right? Like, it's ridiculous. Where are we going? We are, Yeah, I think are we like just going to an arrow now? Like is it any particular arrow we need to go to? I don't really know. Wasn't woman flu? I can shake off woman flu in a few hours. Let's not be making hasty remarks here. Woman flu, although it's not fatal, like the man flu is in women, it's still really bad. I think the woman flu thing is I think it's like that one of those things of where like, hey, let's make men feel the cramps thing, and then everything goes okay there, I think. Either one is fine, but prefer bottom arrow for certain reasons. Okay. Bottom arrow. Oh! I haven't even explored all of it yet. There's some circles down to the south. Let's go there. Like, were you like unfortunately like sick like all weekend, RJD? Like, were you able to at least enjoy like the Friday, maybe the Friday evening? Are we talking about sex here? When are we not talking about sex? Especially on this channel. It's Friday afternoon. Well, that sucks. And then you're just right back to the grind, unfortunately, right? Well, I'm hoping you're getting better, buddy. I'm hoping you're getting better. Yeah, I was really hoping the Buffalo Bills could have pulled one off, but it was not to be the way. Mr. Mahomes is he plays a good football game or something. But actually, you know, to be fair, that's absolutely the way anything should go for anything from Buffalo. Yeah, when you play against a team where people think like the referees are in the back pocket of people, you know, you've just got to play a better game. You know, take the referees and the out of the equation, and they didn't do that. A killer bow, Fran? Fran, would you like a bow? How is something called? Oh. Them damn licenses. Oh, see, that's the problem though, isn't it? She ain't gonna learn no. How is she able to use a bow but not oh, it's probably your deep. Yeah, so this is probably the thing of like, you know, I need to get a good mace or something, obviously. Okay, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I mean, I didn't. I saw just the highlights of the game. I didn't see the game, but yeah, like, you know, it was a good football game. But again, you know, just like with a lot of things in life, people wanted something different, maybe to see the Buffalo Bills take on the Eagles or something, but it is what it is. A wizard's hat. Howdy, Q. How are you? Good to see you. No, you're not too late. We're not escaping for a little bit. I mean, as a former, well, I mean, yeah, I guess I was a former Patriots fan. I mean, I certainly saw like the hatred that people had for the Patriots and Tom Brady and whatnot. I mean, Mahomes is just the new guy, right? You know, like that's the you've got to beat the team, you know. I know people want to see, you know, the best team lose, but that's sort of the thing about sports is that's how it works. Mahomes is the new hate. Yes. Yeah, I really didn't think that we would be so close to leveling, but here we are. I certainly miss, like, in Final Fantasy IX of being able to set, like, the Moguri mode, Zidane's steal rate to 100%, so that way, you know, I know for a turn-based game it's a little different, but you never missed an opportunity. Some sand. Like some Dale Gribble pocket sand. Yeah. How was your weekend, Q? Did you get up to anything? Any orgies that you were a part of? I'm starting to think maybe that's why RJD was sick. The weekly orgy just did him in. Not much this weekend. Just nice little lazy, you know, nothing wrong with an absolutely nice lazy weekend. Can you, oh, for God's sakes, are you kidding me? Of course you'd be fighting against something. There we go. Yeah, break that chain, even though I wasn't interested. I trust the orgy pit has been scraped and buttered? I mean, I think it would have to be, right? Yeah, I can't wait till we get to a city to really see how much money I'm gonna have from all these stuff that I've been stealing over all these moments. I think that sort of is what like hurts Vaughn here and there, is like me. I know it. You know, it's the way the gambit is set. Like, you know, I'm gonna go run off at something that's got 100%. You know, and try to steal from them, and constantly try to steal. Is there a way to like sort of offset that? Of like, I still want steal to be the first thing I do, but I don't want it to be my whole life. How do we wake this man? Is he just gonna be like this for forever? I can just run off, he will wake up eventually? Okay. I mean, that's rude, but... So that arrow directly over there is the one I want to go to? Just this sort of worked out? But no way to change the steal thing unless you get rid of the gam. Okay. Because, I mean, like I said, it's going to be working out for me, obviously, like... It's very much so making my life easier when I go to the shops and buy things. Look, I've remembered actually about the whole. Hey, you got this thing. Also for crafting, having all the mats. Wait, what? Like in this game, there's crafting? A musk stick, an Elon Musk stick? I must just turn everybody into a Nazi or something. I gotta say, I'm not surprised, but I'm quite sick in the amount of people that, you know, that are literally saying like, oh, that wasn't a Nazi salute. No, he's not a Nazi. And then I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. It's hard because if you can change the game into anything but what you have, you only be stealing all the time. Right, yes. At this point in the game, shouldn't be spoilers. Just kind of crafting. I wouldn't consider someone telling me or not telling me if that was spoilers. I mean, again, for something I don't know about, but crafting, I mean, unless it's a big story thing of like, hey, did you know you can craft? You know, slap a couple of pieces of metal to a dildo and there you go, you got a broadsword. I don't know, but I as I've always said, the only thing I don't want spoiled is story stuff. So if you see me able to do better with game mechanics or something, tell me, scream it at me. I don't mind at all. That's what I'd like to know. Yeah, and you know what? And I love seeing on Reddit, there's so many people who are trading in their Teslas, you know, for you know, another EV vehicle. I'm sure like the Tesla places are just gonna be like, well, what the fuck do we do now? Like, well, first of all, maybe you get rid of your CEO. I don't know how you do that, but I mean. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was something. Why are we fighting these things? I hope they don't hurt.
Yeah.
No, they're not bad at all. Oh, are you meaning like the crafting thing of like is that the bazaar? The only other Final Fantasy game that I can remember that had a bazaar, and I'm sure Tactics probably had one, but was Final Fantasy XI. He's only alienating 50% of his customers. He'll be fine. See, that's the problem. You know, he'll be fine. I hate thinking that like someone that like that is gonna be fine. That bothers me. But that's the only way it is. All right, finally able to save. Now, I'm gonna ask a question here. Should I move forward? Into the story stuff, or should I go back into that area and level up my other characters? Because I'm assuming we're probably pretty good level-wise. Yeah, 16, 15, 16. Like, should I go off with Bosch, Ash, and Pinello and level them up a little bit? Like, I mean, I like doing story stuff, obviously, but... Like, is it surprising that Elon is a racist? It shouldn't be. He's a white man from South Africa that was born wealthy and left South Africa before the official end of the apartheid. Yeah, like, I think a lot of people either A, don't know that, B, are stubborn to the facts, you know, which is another big one, or they don't care, which is another big one, and that's another big problem, right? But people will just, like you see certainly from the right, you know, the people that support the Cheeto and whatnot, they just come up with their own conclusions that would ever fit their narrative, right? Like that's what I'm saying. I think to your honest, everyday, good citizen of the world, on Inauguration Day, they see Elon Musk do the Nazi salute. That you cannot tell me that was a Nazi salute. All day, every day, at least to me, right? And I'm sure to a lot of other people, that was a Nazi salute. But to the people like that say like, oh, like, you know, that's not really not, you know, they were that's the Romans or so, and it's like, what? Like, what are you talking? Like, you know, it's that like they have to make it okay for them. They have to make it so it's accepting to them in some way, shape, or right. And that's another problem, of course, but. It's not surprising. It's just disappointing that so many of these fucknuts let me get this far and this close to politics. Like, guys, please, for the love of God, use that mushy mass of bullshit in your skull for once. But I did hear that, like, I don't know if it's Trump's chief of staff or something else, someone else, but I guess Elon wanted an office in the West Wing, and then she was like, absolutely not. Like, we have to keep a little bit of credibility in this administration. But obviously, like, he hasn't been appointed anything, right? at the moment, I would assume. Yeah, as if that idiot know. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things he might not know. Yeah, so like, are we gonna go back? Like, should I go back and level up Bosch, Anne, and Penelo a little bit? Because like I said, I don't want to run into that being an issue. I think we could do a little bit. Next area with other 3 characters. Oh, okay. I can run with that. Okay, I can run with that. That works out. That way we're not missing out on anything. You're slightly to the right, and I support neither. And I think like that's, you know, that's the dividing line now, right? Is that's, you have people that were on the right or still are on the right, but like, you know, they don't agree with that type of shit. Recommend checking the license. Yes, for sure. That's what I'm doing right now. That is what I'm doing right now. Alright, so she needs an accessory. Probably, oh, she's gonna need some licenses to have those, obviously. Sorry, we got a knight, a white, a black, hey! We got a knight, a white mage, and a black mage. That should be fine, and we got some points to spend. Sure. One thing I can say is there's a certain guild hunt that Vossler can help with. I did get some things. Sure. He will probably be the guy I will be playing with, so let's sort of run and see what we're gonna get here. More HP sauce is never a wrong thing. Fully consumes user's MP, changing one ally's HP to 10 times that amount. What? I need to read that again. That guy probably doesn't use a lot of... That sounds wonderful. It sounds scary outside. That wind is howling. Unfortunately. Alright. Bosch is good. Alright. She's got Cure and Blind Vok, you know. My one concern, like, I almost feel like she's gonna need to have the... Yes, like... Not that one. Yeah, she's gonna need, you know, HP. Not sure. She's got lots of points to spend here. Reduce magic cost. Yes, these are things that I like hearing about. I don't have any of those. That sounds good. Shell gonna be useful here later on. Jordan, who is your least liked main? Oh, least liked? I honestly could not. Like, I mean, you know, it really put me on the spot. I haven't had really an opportunity to really play with Ash, Penelo, Bosch. Like you know, they've sort of thrown in a few characters. I have an absolute love currently of Vaughn, Fran, and Balthier. You know what I was gonna say? It's probably, it's not really anybody, but I was going to say Vaughn, and only because I slightly get like, he's a little whiny, but I get that that's the character that they're going after. Like, And I don't really have an overall problem with it. But, like, I guess I could say that the fucking main character currently, but it's not a problem at all. Like, I honestly like... It's very rare in a game to like everybody, but yeah, I guess I'm here. Cloud and Squall are easily your least favorites. They both have the... Yeah, like I would say, like, that's an easy answer. In those games, like, you know, Cloud's a hateable guy, but, you know, also at the same time, like, you know, you can still like him. For Final Fantasy VII, it's Cloud, but it's partially some of the stuff within the game that bothers me with Cloud. It's the time when he loses himself, and, you know, it's all of that stuff that sort of goes around with it. That makes it difficult to be a fan of his. But again, I can like him. What weapon does she have, I guess? They're basically the same character. Yeah, probably not wrong. All right, yeah, I'll spend that one there. Character 1 from the original Final Fantasy didn't say shit. Yeah, right? All right, they got a lot of points. I guess we can... And still is better than Squall. Ooh. The quickening. Why don't they just call them limit breaks, god dang it? All right. Penelo. Your typical everyday black mage. Sure, I can get used to that. And then I'm obviously going to need a little bit of help from you guys for when I'm building the licenses or the gambits for these peeps. Because obviously, like, you know, I want to make sense of everything. Like, some of these are nice and easy to grab, obviously. Like, Squall was more interesting when they inserted him into Kingdom Hearts and voiced by Angel. Wait, who's Angel? Wasn't Sephiroth voiced by the guy from NSYNC? Lance Bass? Wait, how do you get that one? Hand bombs. I'm sorry, what? There we go. I was hoping to learn that fairly quickly. I don't know how you learn those ones, but regardless, all right. Ah, ethers restore more MP. Good. Hand what? Hand jobs? All right. We got some things. Hand bombs. Oh, hand bombs. All right. I think okay, so we're going to need some help here with the okay, first of all, we got the licenses, so let's equip. I don't think anything's changed. All right, so now she can wear a wizard's hat, which is great. And then we're gonna have to put on an accessory for her, which, you know, she can obviously read now. HP. Wow, that sounds wonderful. Half damage, I assume that throws on protect. And she's immune to poison and being sapped? Why the hell not? Although I guess... Oh, half damage to ice damage. Oh. Yeah, am I wrong in thinking that that was confusing? That also looks like the thing for protect? Regardless, I'll put it on. Okay, so she uses a dagger, but I don't think she has any options at the moment. So we need to buy some staffs and whatnot. But okay, so now we're gonna make some gambits. So Bosch is the one I'm gonna be playing as. That's fine. I can keep him as is. I don't really think I really need to do anything there. Okay, the potions are good. Still want to be able to use that. Foe nearest visible. Like, what do I want to be using? A lot of magic, or do I what do I want to be doing with these people? Yeah, she sure can do cure. It's like, so that would be like what? Probably better to do cure instead. More potency than potion. Okay, so we got, you know, under 50%. Is that a good amount? I don't know what else we're doing. You know, nearest visible. You know, do we want to be doing, you know, protect? You know, someone said shell was going to be really good. Oh, she's the white mage, right? Yeah, like my protect. Okay. So again, that would go on ally. I'm thinking out loud that that's gonna use like I'm gonna use a lot of protect there, which is gonna suck. Like, I don't like party leader always, because I'm assuming I'm gonna be taking the thing. You know, I'm hoping the two of them are gonna be back at the ally, and he'll be fine. Okay. Maybe you can use Gambit, use either when mana 10%. There's a lot obviously that I have to buy that I don't currently have. Yes, I know she's using dagger. I just don't have a lot of those things. Yeah, like, so okay, so I have a ally MP under 10%. Is there something there? Or is that the one where you want to use charge? I believe I have it somewhere. Maybe I don't. Obviously, I do not have that. I could have sworn she had it. Maybe it was the other one? Maybe it was Pinello? I'm starting to realize, like, all these people that would be great to have these things. They don't have them. Regardless, okay. Are we using, like, you know, protect and shell? Is it just protect? Not shell for now. Okay, so I can shut that one off. What about you know, is that I don't think she has I think I have the license for Kira, but I haven't bought Kira, so then we're on that other end of it. Honestly, it's contextually dependent on the opponents. Protect below attack. Okay. And Penelo, our black mage. Change that again, nearest visible. That's our basic everyday attack. She's our offensive person, so what are we looking at throwing on? Like all of them? Just so she's doing stuff, or like, I know we can get into the aspect of like weak against thunder, use thunder, we get, you know, I don't think I have those at the moment, which is the problem. Which I think someone said earlier, like, that's probably why, again, maybe the money will be a little bit better after we sell a bunch of stuff, but the buying buying as many gambits as possible will make your life easier later on, right? Like, I don't have, you know, just the dead people, you know, just the flying people. So I think that's just what we're gonna have to go with right now. Flying? Flying. What am I doing with flying people? You always want to get rid of the flying people, right? Right? Flying, use blizzard. Okay, that, you know what, that I can do. What about any of these, you know, silence, sleep, poison, aqua? Do I want to put on her like the potion thing as well? You know, first aid seems to be pretty useless. Phoenix Downs and potions. Okay, so that's like your everything. All right, so it looks like I'm gonna need to put. Yes, you said put that. No, put that up there. I need to probably buy one more Gambit slut if I can with her. There's one cheap. There is. Perfect. Alright. Gambits. Nello. Ally any. Potions. No, wait. Not any. I want 50%. Ally any. Phoenix Downs. There we go. And that's first. And that's second. That should be good. So again, sort of the thing is, like, the way I'm reading this, if it's flying, she's gonna use magic. But then here's that confusion level again of like, okay, so she's got, is she never gonna use fire, thunder, and blizzard? Because she's always just gonna be doing the main attack? Like, is that fine? Like, I mean, she is a black mage, but I mean, like, I also wonder, like, is she just gonna shoot through her entire load of MP like that? Like, that's what I'm sort of concerned about. But I mean, also, like, you know, you're a black mage. That's your job. And of course, the game is nice enough. Maybe let's do that. Let's see if she uses way too much, if she uses way too many MP, I'll make an adjustment. Alright, let's save the game and we're gonna move on into the border tunnel. 13 hours in. Really liking this. Man points. Yeah, sure. Man points. All right. Let's see if this guy's got anything. Dice, Clay. Oh, unusual to see people out here. We're trying to catch us some sandfish, but they're not biting. Why have you come to such a place? You seem to be adventurers, yeah? I mean, surely you'd not come to hunt treasure in the Valley of the Dead. The Valley of the Dead? Treasure hunter or no, you'd best avoid that place lest you care to tangle with an avian most fell. Speaking of which, you have all the equipment you need. The Jensen Sansi's a vast place. If you need something, I might be able to help you out. Alright, what do you got? I don't need those. Yeah, you'll know if you're using too much. Oh yeah, absolutely. When I'm screaming at myself of like, what's going on? Alright, Confuse one ally, Chronos Tears, Prince's Kiss, Sleep. I don't really use that. Better ammo? I mean... Who... Do you have to buy like 99 of those, or you just have to buy like one and then that's all they use? Just one, okay. Doesn't look like anything better though. I got it, basically everything. Starting to use a lot more potions now that we've set that, so maybe 15. Let's start selling some stuff. Oh yeah, succulent fruits are selling for a nice little spot. They are magical ammo. Alright, we got some money, but I don't want to spend it. Now, bazaar. Tinctures and tonics. This set should well. Generous supply of potions, handkerchiefs, and gold needles. Sure. I think you always want to buy those. And then a wooden pole. One pole carved from fine grain wood. Prized in the Eastern Kingdoms. Been reinforced in places of strips of metal for added strength. Sure, I don't know. Is someone going to use a pole? I don't fucking know. Alright, now you gotta go back here because I bought things. And save again and whatnot. But that's fine. Alright. I hope there's no limit to the amount of save files I can have here. I want to get up into the 500s, obviously. Where are we? We are the Nam Yensa Sansi. I think our JD mentioned that about 4 hours ago. There we go. Oh, so you're just gonna be throwing Protect on everybody. Okay, that's fine. Put it on everybody. I don't know how long it lasts, but this is gonna get silly. Like, I don't know how long that lasts for to, like, oh god, how long are we gonna be doing this for? So far, so good. An ether. Good. Good. I don't know, like, almost every Final Fantasy game, ethers are expensive. Like, and you never really have, like, an overly, an abundant amount of gil. And then, like, usually by the time, like, that you don't need ethers, it's sort of, like, irrelevant. Oh my god, all of these areas are just giant! Not that I'm minding, but... I believe my paraphrased words were whatever the name of that Sansi. Yes. Yes. Is it? I guess I gotta watch. Is Pinello even using magic here? Gotta pay a little bit more attention here. Oh yeah, she is. That protect does not last long. Oh, we're right. I mean, again, it's nice that this is sort of another big giant area that I can just sort of run around in. So thank you for telling me to change up the characters. That was a nice call. Get fucked with your Pinello, you're supposed to be using Blizzard. That's flying. Unless it's not really flying, I don't know. This is just on Bosch for now. I forget how we get. Yeah, like it's gonna get expensive. Although to be fair, she's not like Fran where she's running out of Ooh, oh, so I can it's not a double. Yeah, like I could just do the party leader at the moment, but it's certainly, again, like she's not like going away with it, like to where like I'm screaming like, oh my god, I'm running out of MP. We'll see. Like she actually has more MP than crazy Pinello, who's just like, you know, going a little overboard with all of the magic. But again, that's to be expected. Technically not flying. Flying implies they can move out of your... Oh, so that thing wasn't flying? Okay. Well, good thing someone's here to guide me in the right direction. God, why are you attacking Pinello, you jerk-offs? Yeah, like if I didn't have to use an extra spot, I would use it on Bosch and Vossler. So they can fly up and get out of your range. Yeah, fair enough. No. Oh yeah, that was quick. Some of these things are hitting hard. Level 15, they're certainly a little bit higher, which, you know, and we're obviously a little lower, so. One gil? One? I mean, I want to explore a little bit of everything here. Explore we shall. Yeah, I really, it's going to be interesting when you really can really open up with a lot of the stuff that you'll have access to with the gambits to really solidify you know, some really big options. You know, that's going to be a big spot. This little music playing in the background. Obviously hitting hard helps as well. Whereabouts am I going here? It also didn't look like it really guided me into an area here. Really? To go after her? Like, must be about halfway across the sand. So you got, oh, heading west. Heading east is not what you want, Jordan. But we do need to sort of level everyone up, though. You know, fully exploring is what we're all about here. If you can give me some things to sell later on, that'd be great. Oh God, that tickled. Really can't overly take, you know, too many of these things really smacking you at once. Like not at these levels, anyways. Oh no, it's gonna wreck the chain. So what weapon does Bostler have so that I can get overly excited about never having something like that for Vaughn?
No.
Like, is that just like a big giant great sword? Okay, so I'm not gonna, I don't know where that would lead me, but it gone. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. It happens. You're gonna run into different things. Oh my God, just throw out your protect, for crying out loud. If you never get it off, you're never gonna join in. A two-handed sword, okay. Should I just walk through that for fun? You'll get some eventually. Yeah, that's I think that's pretty much what I want for Vaughn. You know, I've been really throwing around the ideas of a lot of things, but I just like that look, that approach right there. That's what I want. And although I know I don't know if I can play as a guest. I'm sure I can. But just overly not, you know, to me it's a little bit of, this is Vaughn's story. No. You stay away from her. Alright. Start abusing it, maybe. Just a little bit, just a touch. I don't want to get used to using this. I really don't. Excalibur, you mean Steiner's weapon from Final Fantasy IX? There we go. Let's get a nice chain going here again. Yeah, you almost really need to not the charge, but like, you know, you really got to start figuring the where can I start getting MP back, you know, from doing damage, from doing that. Like, that's the stuff of like that I certainly don't think is currently happening. And I am starting to realize that you are using way too much MP now. So just throw that on the Parte leader, please. Because you're not having enough to even do your cures, which is a concern. You will get weapons that change your battle stance. It's a small nuanced change, but and I love those things, RJD. I'm all about those things. That's what I like to see. Like, I love that scene, you know, he's just holding a sword like, I'm gonna murder you! Yeah, like, damn right. I like it. I like it! I hate it. Don't you dare silence her. Yeah, I was a little, I gotta say, a little concerned about like being overwhelmed by the gambit system and everything, and you know, obviously the possibility of getting overwhelmed is there. But it's once you learn the systems, it makes sense. It makes nice sense. And then, like, again, a little bit of the worry of like, oh, like it's an MMO style system, but not really. You know, we're gonna be okay. It works. Although I see the aspect from a perspective of growing chains. A little variety in the enemies, maybe. Like, I understand, like, you know, it wouldn't work from the perspective of, you know, for the chains, obviously. I mean, I feel like if I don't explore, like, I'm doing myself a disservice. Yeah, you certainly need to build up some of that MP, for sure. Again, exploring is what's going to get you things, you know, leveling up and whatnot. Because, you know, there's worse things. Okay, so we're level 13. We're getting there. We're getting there. We are getting there. So, like, you know, all these people who work in these things, like, where do they live? Do they just live, you know, in some nearby town that we just haven't come by yet, or what? No, 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 no. Does it tell you if they change their battle stance for something in particular, or it just, like, it depends on what the weapon you have? Oh god, that was not what I wanted. Oh, is that thing gonna be flying? Is Pinello? Oh, you know, in order to use Blizzard Pinello, you need MP. They're mostly nomadic, but will gather from time to time. Okay. Okay. Ow. I see like an intimidating enemy, and then like, oh, they're not really that. I mean, they're intimidating, but they're not hard. It's all cosmetic, just changes when you equip the weapon. Okay. How would you get to that area? Some of these look like they don't exist to get to. Like, I'm sort of even realizing now of there's things that go to places that don't really lead anywhere. Go, boys. And we're getting those levels. That's the important thing. That's what we're here for. Nope. I hate when you're just close to picking something and you're not, so the game is like, oh, you wanted to do something else? No, I didn't. And I'm sure like the getting back MP maybe is something that's a little bit better later on, maybe. But right now early on it hurts. It hurts, like, you know. Again, I guess I'm in control of it, right? I could at any point turn off them gambits and get back all that MP. You know, and she would be back to, you know, max MP, and I'm sure in no time. Like if I turn gambits off, period, Pinello will do nothing, correct? Like if I go to this screen, go to Pinello and shut gambits off, she will do nothing in a fight, right? Like she won't even do your basic bitch attack. Like, I assume she still follows you around. But I would have to, like, I have to go to this, and then basically turn off, all of those. And then, you know, she will do those things just to get some MP back. Yeah, let's run on down here. All right. Yeah, it's just a learning curve. It's just a learning curve, right? Because I mean, you know, everything along those lines of your usages of using ethers, which, you know, like I said earlier, even in any Final Fantasy, they certainly seem like they're They're hard to come by, or they are expensive. And also, like, another end of it is now she's getting in the muck of it because she's attacking with things. Or make a new gambit. Oh, yes. I didn't even think of that. I forgot completely about gambit sets. So yeah, so make one where, like, you know, she just does basic bitch attacks, and, you know, and then switch back to the other one. I did not even think of that. Is there an easy way of toggling through those? Or no? Somebody is silenced. I'm assuming slow goes away eventually. Don't step on that, god dang it. Alright, level 14. We're coming along. We are coming along. It's amazing how deep this system can truly be if you really let it, you know, become something. Wait, how come none of you clowns are using that? I guess I'll use it. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. I don't think it's easier than going into the menu and choosing. Yeah, like there's like essentially all there is just turning gambits on and off. There doesn't seem to be a like, oh, would you like to use this particular gambit, like, or not? So, and like I said, we're talking about a difference of pressing one button or two buttons. Anyone want to come up from here? No? Alright. Alright, so we've fully explored. Now we're just working our way. Please do not step on that. God dang it, please don't.
I can't.
That was a little bit on me. I'm not gonna lie. Axe beaks, eh? Try and make my way to the doctor to figure out why on earth my my hand is tingling. Has been for quite some time. Feels like I've like just smacked like my funny bone, but like I never actually hit my funny bone. Yeah, I recommend using the X button, triangle top action, but yeah, you're just setting the ones that you want on from there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Easy breezy, beautiful. Cover. Well, I don't think it's carpal tunnel because I'm still running from the problem of like, I don't know, like at the end of December, early January, I had a crink in my neck. Slept on my neck wrong, as any fucking adult does. And so I still have like that rough pain. It's not as bad as it was before, but it just is going from here to the shoulder, down to the bicep to the tricep, and, you know, the tingly feeling. And I don't know, like, all I know is, like, you know, it shouldn't feel like that. Like, you know, that's your bare basics. but it's sort of not, like, it's not as worse as it was before. So I'm trying to think of, like, you know, is it a pinch, like, you know, I type it into the goggle machine. You know, some of the things say, like, that's a pinched nerve and they can last weeks if you did them bad enough. Like, really? Or if it's something worse, I don't know. Like, I mean, you hate to go to your doctor and say, like, oh, I've had this going on for, like, literally weeks, and they're gonna be like, why didn't you come to me, like, sooner? Have someone hit him? No, not yourself, you... Well, that didn't work. Yes, I realized that afterwards, obviously. I'm a Christmas boob. I don't know. Look, you told me someone hit him, and then I hit myself like an idiot. What is it about this face that screams anything like I would do the right thing? Huh? You tell me. Those are not a hidden... I don't know. You watched the Three Stooges when you grew up, right? Like, I mean, I know, like, that's old, but I mean, like, it was still, like, a thing when we were a kid. A wise guy, eh? Do you think, like, those guys, like, in their family or whatnot, are still getting some type of royalty? There we go. You don't really see too much Three Stooges stuff, but, like, I'm sure it's on in syndication in something. I found the Andy Griffith show yesterday. The kids are hooked. Andy Griffith. Good old Matt. Yeah, then you gotta show him Matlock. Right afterwards. Your favorite classic comedy is Abbott and Costello. Yes, I mean the very wonderful. Looks like we got one final area to explore. You know, the who's on first, what's on second, why's on third, I believe. Oh God, I was almost. Can you imagine not having Libra on and you just stumbled into these things? What kind of a Christmas joke is that? I don't know is on third. Yes. God damn it. This slow sucks. Should I get rid of this slow? Attack the bird people, and then we can go to their wedding later, and then it's gonna turn into a whole plot point. Oh God, that this is all terrible. Who's on first is great, but I really do love 7 times 13 is 28. What the hell is that? Are you? What you talking about, Willis? Remedy. I ain't using no remedy. Don't I have an actual... No, I'm just gonna let that run. Welcome back, Pry. I didn't even know you left. I'm sure you mentioned it in chat, but I just so we're exploring. We're exploring. We're level 14. We're getting there. It'll actually probably work out well when we actually move up to the next area. So it should work out. 7 times 13 equals 20, and you can't convince me otherwise. Oh. I mean, I could maybe convince you. whether you would listen to me or not. Where the hell did you come from? You jackaninny. Chill with those 44 hits. 4 hits, yes. 44! Oh, Pinello could be cray-cray. So what the red on the names means that they're being actively attacked? I assume that's what that means? Red is aggressive and will attack you on sight. An embroidered tippet. Do you think there's a better way of doing this? Like I said this before. Do you really think of, like, you know, having the gamuts, or I guess maybe like, I know this is a weird system to someone like myself who's never really played this. So it's a big learning curve, and again, like I said, I think there's a lot of obviously there's a lot of value to just learning things. But it's a hard system to get used to. Like, if you maybe got rid of, say, like the licensing part, like just like, hey, you buy something, you get to use it. I shouldn't have to pay to you know, you pay to buy something and then you again have to, you know, license to use it. Seems a little weird. Like, I always thought like the Final Fantasy IX system was a really good system, right? Like, you got these gems and you equip these gems and your characters could do different things. You couldn't always equip everything because it would make you too powerful, but you know, you had some customizability. It's mostly because you can get high-end spells, weapons, and armor early game if you messed around a lot, and it prevents you from just... Oh. Like, in what way? Like, from the licensing stuff? So, because I wouldn't be able to buy the high-end stuff, but I would be licensed to use them, essentially? Is that what you're saying? I see what you're saying. And it's, I guess, especially with that trial thing as well, where you can make yourself a little bit more powerful, obviously. Yeah, and trial mode allows you to get... So, was trial mode a thing that was added with Zodiac Age? Okay, so that was never something that was in the original or whatever. What time is it? 2:15. Okay, we're doing okay. No, you want to go in and see Charlie, buddy? What you want to see, buddy? It is Chilly Willy in here. There's a monster sword you can get extremely early that breaks game, but in order to equip it, you need to grind out over 1,000 license. Okay, well, yeah. To me, that's one of those things of where, like, oh, there's a flying guy. Oh no. She's already got that equipped. So we should be okay. Oh yeah, she's using Blizzard. That is ruining that guy. Nice. Nine gil. That's all this guy was hoarding over here. You will be able to get to the tomb and probably start before time is up, but it's too late for me now, and I'm supposed to be off 2 hours ago. Oh, Prime. Well, thank you. Coming on in. I assume you're leaving. That's what you mean. And I'm missing with most of my regular attacks, like against that flying thing, right? Or you mean just like, are we missing every day? It's like some people are at least hitting. Vossler has a skill that you'll eventually get flying. I think he has it already. I think he like started with it. Oh, flying enemies will evade like oh, okay, so that's a normal thing to expect. Okay. Heavy coat. I love me. Oh, again, there's the expectation of like, oh, I got a heavy coat. Let's go and equip it. No, you have to throw on the licenses. Okay, we are good. Everyone's 15 or 16. Vossler's level 20. That jackass. But looks like we can go back up to that area. Should have no problems now. I mean, have you seen me play video games? How goes the grunt, Elder Iger? It goes well, actually. It's going well. I took to heart. Some people told me, like, you know, let's level up everyone to a set level. So, you know, everyone's gonna be around 15, 16, getting our way to a tomb of some sort to get a family heirloom, because that's what you do. You know, for everything. It's going well. Thank you for asking. How are you? How was the weekend? Unless you were like me and worked all weekend, I mean, that's fine. My Monday is my weekend. Even though I'm off next weekend, but you know, to each their own. Okay, don't touch them traps, okay? But, you know, with my goddamn luck, you guys will find a way to step on them anyways. For God's sakes, it's Pinello! Oh. What I wouldn't give to have a Monday is... Oh, I mean, it's not always great. I mean, I was just about to say of, like, where I work, like, people are like, you know, refer to like their Sunday as like, oh, it's like, it's my Friday, because like, you know, I'm off Monday, Tuesday, work Wednesday, Thursday, and then off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm like, don't refer to it as that. Just enjoy your Monday off, man. Not everyone gets that. Don't overcomplicate my brain any more than it needs to be, okay? That's what I need. Why can't this little cat just decide that he wants to be in or out? Hey, come here. Come here. Come here, you little chirper. Why can't this little purring machine decide that he wants to be in with me or in with his brother? Anyways, if it's the levels you're off, kill off Vossler, XP gets divided evenly best between all active members. Kill him off? Just murder him? Ow! Ow! You stepped on my penis!
thinking.
Oh, you stepped on my penis!
Thank you. I think everyone told me just to get to level 15, so that's set. There's a chocobo. I think he has good things, good vibes. His name's Dice. We saw him not too long ago. Obviously, he got here a little quicker. Gonna need Vossler here. Well, yeah, there we go. You're still wandering these reaches? Time to give up treasure hunting, I'd say. The shining bird will peck at your bones, boy. Hello there, adventurer. If you're truly set on going into the Valley of the Dead, I'll give you some advice. The Avion there is said to be invincible, but it has a weakness. I'm sure the Yuraton Yensa knows something. This sand sea is theirs, you see. You can't just go giving people fool advice like that. What if they actually went out and tried to do it? There'd be blood on your hands. That said, if anyone knows the way through the Valley of the Dead, it's the Yuraton Yensa. But how, to ask? They don't speak our tongue. And by the by, you need anything, take a look at my wares. You might just be surprised at what you find. Will I? Will I actually be surprised? No. I mean, you have some things. I need licenses. God dang it. Oh, the Elon Musk stick. So that's the stick that just Nazis use, apparently. Okay. What are you meowing about? My goodness, I'm going crazy. Ooh. Accessories level 10. Are you high? No, those. Pocket sand. What? Capture HP critical foes to obtain loot. And horology. Oh, sorry, Wait, is this doing something to whores? I don't know. I'm going to probably buy all of these. Stop right now, thank you very much. Need somebody with a human touch. Hey you, always on the run. Gotta slow down, baby, gonna have some fun. Do 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 do. Always good. Spice Girls. Why not? Let's sell some things. A long sword? Obviously, they're useless on people. Bow guns. I'm gonna keep some of these things. I'm just selling that out of spite. Oh, it's actually pretty good. Terrible. I wouldn't sell any equipment yet. God damn it, is there a buyback? Well, I fucked it up. Okay? I blame you, Pry. I blame you. You should have told me earlier, knowing about the whole latency thing. No. I mean, I don't think I really overly got rid of anything. Alright, am I still sticking with Bosch, Ash, and Pinello? 4-hour stream latency is real? Yes. Baltia Fran Pinello goes hard here. I like people that go hard. So let's Balthier, Ron, and Pinello. Let's go with the grouping that you suggested here. And I'm assuming probably turn on Pinello's gambits. So she just wastes all of my MP again. Make sure you do licenses as well. Change Cure to Cura if you can. Ah, yes. Well, even though I don't really have, you told me not to use, Ash. Should I swap out for Ash? There's Kira right there. Kira and Raze. Is Raze better than Fran for Ash is fine too? Okay. That's what I was thinking, RJD. I think Red Mage can. Yeah, we should probably check out Fran. I think I remember seeing that somewhere. Just gotta find it. Protect and Shell. It's gotta be down here somewhere, probably. There's Kiriga. Again, this is sort of like a little bit of a problem, trying to find where that would be without having to just literally go everywhere. Like, it would probably be White Magic 4. Just gotta find where it is. Oh, for the love of Pete. I'm in, look folks, I'm your everyday normal idiot. Okay, just get used to it. Okay, oh, what was that? Wizard's hat, sure. I don't know if like she should be using maces or not. Gain MP after dealing magic damage. Yes, I've been killing for that. Increase physical damage. Yes. Yes, please. Yes, more HP sauce. I like it. Ethers restore more. Sure, maybe. After this, your job board opens up a bit too. After the tomb. Okay. Okay. So Fran's been added. So now use Kira. Uses a lot of MP. So what am I? Obviously, I'm not using that every HP at 50% then, though, am I? %. Okay. You will see soon. Okay, we still got what's his face in there. You know, I might have to. I'll keep that on, and I'm gonna change the equipment of Balthier so that he's. I'll put that on somebody else if someone has something else. Looks like he's gonna need some licenses. He's got points. He's got points. Here. Honestly, roll with that. Oh, like roll with what I got now. Don't put the thing on. Yeah, if you get more HP, that's always good too. Yeah, I gotta obviously pay attention. No. I don't remember seeing any. I don't remember if I saw that weapon. Okay, I know he can use some more armor. Poach. So he's silenced because I have a piece of equipment on him that silences him, but he takes half elemental damage. So that would be why. Look down a bit below the measures. What do you mean by the measures? Oh, I see. To the left. What are we looking for? Like more HP? Yeah, they're down here. I don't know if we can get it. I don't know what these guilt measures are. Does anyone know what these measures are? Obviously I have to buy them. Charm. Charmed. Then we got poach. Yeah, they apply buffs but don't do much damage. Okay. Alright. Equip. Okay, so we can give him a heavy coat. Fran is good. And then Canelo's good. Alright, I think we're good. Let's roll. I wish there was a safe spot there or a teleport stone or something. Ooh, okay. I gotta ask right now. I just noticed what time it is. It's 2:30. I got maybe a half an hour to play. And anytime a game screams at me, you will have the option of saving the game. I'm really worried about, like, do I have enough time or, like, what am I doing here? Because I gotta go pick up my son from school. And I hate doing this because this happens with almost every game I play. I always seem to, like, run out of time or... It's because of what's after this screen. Alright, well, at least we have a save. Oreo. Come here. Buddy. Who put that down there? It's a pretty cool tomb. See any items or anything? I don't see any traps. I think that mods that I put on as well really cleans up everything nicely too. Looks really good. Alright then. Garuda? Oh, just put me to sleep. Thanks for that. Oh geez, I am taking some damage. Okay, please. My regards. Okay, that was another button showed up for somebody. Finally. So what am I supposed to do when that timer thing was there? Nobody showed up. Like, just smash the R trigger? I mean, this is very cool. Oh, yeah! Yeah! Oh, that just basically murdered him. Thanks for coming out, Garuda. That was like 80% of their health just gone. Wow. Is that the part where grinding worked out? That was nice. Exciting, exciting times. Inside is where the grinding is the reason why. Oh, okay. The ancient device stirs.
Long ago, the gods granted their favor to King Wraithwall, who would oversee the subjugation of a vast territory spanning from Mordalia to Valendia. Here, he forged the Galtean Alliance. Though he is called the Dynast King, upon establishing the Alliance, he demonstrated compassion for his people and disdain for needless war.
Are those skeletons?
A philosophy passed on to his successors, one that would bring peace and prosperity for hundreds of years to follow. It was during this time of peace that the city-states of Arcadia and Rosaria,
or my eyes failing me
members of Wraithwall's
miserably,
alliance, took root and flourished. Wraithwall left 3 relics.
Oh, and their
signifying
shadows.
Descent from the Dynast King. Of these, the Midlight Shard was given to what would become House Nebraska.
I just want to say this now to avoid losing out on something. Do not just run away. Okay.
The last of these relics was the Dawn Shard. It remained hidden here, known only to those of royal blood.
As though the Dynast King foresaw the very plight before us now.
None save descendants of the king are suffered within. If we attempt to enter without proof of such lineage...
There's no guarantee we'll make it out alive. Vicious beasts, fiendish traps, something like that.
Mm-hmm. But you must consider the prize. The Dawn Shard lies within, and Wraithwall's treasure.
And there was I, thinking this was going to be hard.
I also think I realized something as well. Like, your party... Like, there almost is no way of playing as a ranged character, is there? Because... Is there a way to get, like, anybody else to attack first, and then, like, if I wanted to play as Balthier and stand back and shoot at people, like, that'd be the thing? There is? Okay. Just because it was, like, just for that particular fight, I walked up to them, and, you know, they were there. So I was like, okay, how is this supposed to work? Is this, what's his face again? Dice, okay. I really need sleep now, though. I'm gonna head off as soon as I can save right here, actually, though, Pry. So, don't you worry. You weren't missing anything. I've got to save myself and head on out. So, yeah, 47 save files. That's great. There we go. Right, you were at the prison, you were going to get hit for... Oh, okay, yes. No, there's no avoiding that. Anyways, let's get back into the light with the glowing Balthier of Silence. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for coming on in. I would love to play more, but I have to pick up a small human soon. So, schools don't like when you don't do that. So, we're going to be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Reverie, which I'm also... I am in a really, really great spot. Not that I haven't really not liked any of the games I've been playing, but I'm in a really good spot where everything I'm currently playing right now, everything's vibe and everything's feeling good. It's hard to find an argument to not play one of these games, whether it's Final Fantasy XIV, Final Fantasy XII, or Trails into Reverie. I'm loving it all. So I'll be back tomorrow. So as always, my folks, my friends, thank you, and as always, as Kenny Omega says, it's time for me to bounce out and say goodbye and good night. Bang. I'm out. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody. Peace. We're out. Yeah, indeed. Bye-bye.